What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Dakari, back with another exciting show on Otfmz Battle Rap Media. We're going to have an interesting show tonight, but before we get a little bit into deep into that, I would like for you to, if you're not already doing, follow us on our Twitter at OTFMZ1. You can find us on Instagram as well at OTFMZ. And if you would like any of this nice merchandise or you would like to drop any tea, you can hit us up at otfmzmedia@gmail.com. We also have our co-host Do in the building.
Hey guys. Hurricane 2, you guys already know. Don't act like you don't.
And if you don't, you better get fucking familiar because she's here to stay. That motherfucking part. We have a very interesting show tonight, y'all. We have a lady by the name of CHNA. Yes. And if you don't know who CHNA is, just like I said a minute ago, you're going to get real fucking familiar with her too. Can we get CHNA up here, y'all? Can CHNA introduce herself?
Hey, CHNA.
Real fucking familiar. What's poppin', y'all?
What's good? What's good? How are you doing tonight? We're glad to have you here.
Absolutely.
Plenty.
Okay. Well, we're going to get right into it. So, like I just said, a lot of people may not be familiar with you. So can you kind of give us a little breakdown on who you are and what you do for those who may not be knowing who you are?
I go by CHNA. I've been battling for about 3 to 4 years, 3.5, 4 years. My Cleveland home league, Cleveland Bar for Bar. I battled plenty of girls, including Flawless, Miatress. Some of the girls that you guys like to watch every day. And took a small little hiatus. So right now I'm back to just show y'all what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
How do you feel about battle rap? 3 years is kind of new. So how do you feel about your journey?
I feel like battle rap come with a lot of politics that I never knew existed. So it took me a long time to get into the groove of how things work around this motherfucker. It's a journey that's ever growing. So I love it though. This is my, where I can be myself, express myself. So I love it.
And what kind of inspired you to battle rap? What influenced you to kind of jump into this sport?
It was one battle that I saw in particular. I think it was QB Black Diamond versus Star Lady Girl. I love her.
Star Girl Lady Red.
Her name up. Yeah, I love her. But that was the first one, and I'm like, oh, them bitches talk how I talk every day. I want to do that. It was that, and then I finally got the opportunity. Somebody saw a status that I made on Facebook and was like, bitch, your mouth is crazy. You probably be able to do battle rap. And so that's how I started.
That was actually my introduction too. I put their face off.
Yep.
Or no, I'm lying. It was Don Lady and QB's face off. That's what
them two.
That was on Vlad, right?
Yeah, that was on Vlad.
So my God, those was the days, child.
Like your bangs look like broken piano keys. So if y'all watching, yes, that was my introduction into battle rap. So can you tell us about your first battle rap event and how did that go? And who was your...
Oh no, I can't watch that to this day. My first battle rap event, I completely overthought it. So for the girls who coming out, the new girls, don't overthink it. Come in there as yourself. I came in an outfit like a slick down the middle Mortal Kombat type of thing. It was some weird shit. But the feedback I got initially after the battle, helped me to prepare better for my next opponent. So my next opponent just kept getting better and better and better as far as how I was able to write and think in the process and all of that. So it was a good experience, but it was also something that was super embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's like you need those moments in battle rap because they kind of like prepare you for how tough this shit actually is.
Yeah,
that was fun.
And I already kind of had like a big following on social media, like as far as like the people that were watching me just from doing different pictures and different things that, whatever that I did normally without battle rap. So watching myself on the screen and all my followers, supporters is like, oh, I want to see this, and I'm fucking up and I'm looking crazy. It was embarrassing, like, you know, but we passed that.
Trial and error. Trial and error.
Yeah, trial and error. Mm-hmm.
So, what do you feel like your style is? Are you a schemer, a heavy puncher? Do you do a lot of real talk? What is China's thing?
So I feel like I'm realness, meaning a collaborative effect of all of those things that you just mentioned. I'm realness. So I'm not going to come and give you a gimmick. I'm not going to come and play or pretend with you. This is who I naturally am. So I don't look at it as naturally just one style. You have your punchers, you have your schemers. I'm all of that.
Nice, a package.
It's a package. I feel like I would consider myself an all-around battler.
So we can expect, so if I wanted to introduce somebody to your battles, they can expect to see all of that.
You're going to see disrespect. You're going to see me talk my shit. You're going to see schemes. You're going to see bars. I guess disrespect would be the highlight, but the disrespect and the bars are one and the same. So I would say you would see entertainment, which is what I think battle rap is.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. So happy she has that down now.
Yeah.
I'd like to add that your hair is laid very nice. I'm just so pleased. My eyes are dancing. Okay. They're so happy with your whole look right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You look really good.
Thank you. Tell the ladies come see me. I know Pharaoh on the wigs, but they can come see me too.
You do hair too?
I make my own units. I do my own everything.
They look great. That looks great.
Nails, everything. Thank you so much.
And a nurse. The pandemic ain't touch her.
That part. And since we are,
I was trying to.
And since we are talking about, hair and appearance and things like that, I'm not sure if you've been familiar with what's been going on in these OTFMZ streets lately. Recently, actually, Meatrice just had a battle, and she kind of got a lot of heat for her outfit. How do you feel as far as the vets kind of giving, I would say, maybe advice to the newer girls, or do you feel like this advice, or do you think it's shade? Can I get your input on that? This is a safe place.
So I feel like everybody had a chance to come into themselves. They had a chance to grow into who they are. And so for the girls that's kind of on her back for what she chose to wear as she's growing into her character and into herself in battle rap, then while they're entitled to their opinion, that was OD. It wasn't necessary. And it's weird that the girls are dragging her versus the fans. If anybody's going to drag, it should be the fans. But that's just my opinion. And I'll leave it there.
That's kind of like the nature of female battle rap, even though it's super aggressive. If you look back to like 2013 and 2014, it's kind of in them. There's a separation though, don't you think, Kari? Like there's certain girls who don't get involved with anything. But this is sort of like the nature of the beast. Thank God. I don't know what they're gonna say to you because you're looking together.
That's almost like they expect you guys to know.
They're gonna find something to.
Oh, they will.
Yeah. But I feel like coming in, what I will say is this: whether or not the outfit was appropriate for battle rap, she felt confident in what she was doing, and being a woman and feeling confident on all stages or whatever, and what you're doing is all that matter for real. So I give her that. I will give her that for sure.
Okay. So, ladies, if you watching, be confident in your skin.
That's like riding dick with your shirt on and you fat. Nigga knew you was fat when he signed up.
I will say this too. Okay.
Listen.
He knew.
It is what it is. I just wish that go ahead, Kari.
Oh, you did say that she was confident in her skin, which that is true, but do you feel like there should be a certain level of professionalism as far as appearance? Because that's like a job as well. So you wouldn't, you have to also kind of be conscious of that. Or do you feel like it doesn't really matter, as long as she's comfortable in whatever she's wearing, she can wear whatever she wants?
I feel like I feel like appearances, as far as what you look like as a woman, is always warranted because men judge us all the time. Just a natural female walking down the street, you're going to get that judgment and that approach by what you look like. So I naturally assume that, yeah, you should work on your, wear what you want to wear, and it should look appropriate in the right way. But I will say, for battle rap, it's a little different because if your character is something that relates to your outfit, whether it looks right on you or not, and it just relates to your outfit, then that should be smooth.
Right.
So that's how.
Do you think though, like, so if there is room to clown, you know what I mean? Do you think that they should have a rebuttal ready? Because this is my thing with battle rap. Battle rap is kind of built to attack what perceived flaws would be. So then I think as the person on the offensive, it would be your job to be ready to defend said flaws. So like, I think girls should start structuring around body confidence and, making people feel stupid. Like basically diminishing their fucking angles and shit and making their angles look dumb, taking the fire out of it.
I do agree that should be a thing. Like anytime I battle, if you go back and look at my previous battles, I am a freestyler, I am a rebuttaler. I don't care what they could say anything under the sun, like, oh, you a catfish, you fat black bitch, and I got something in the clip for you, bitch. I fuck all that. So if we're gonna talk about, I wait for them to open up the doors. As soon as they open them doors, I'm ready to go. So I do think that it needs to be, you always should have something ready and prepared for when people discredit whatever you thought that you was doing. But not to even naturally directly speak on Miatra's, but just for all the girls, because Miatra's not the first girl that got drafted for what they look like.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I seen a girl on Point of the Ring sparring session with a twig at the top of her head. It was a ponytail. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was there though. And me personally, I would have took that and trademarked the fuck out of that. I would have wore that all the time. Every battle, you're gonna see this little ass ponytail.
Yeah, the twig. Right.
I like the fact that she fought back and she stood on what she felt and her beliefs, and she definitely spoke up for herself. So I commend you, Snatch, for doing that.
I do.
Sometimes I think even Du said, in the battle rap culture, people can kind of just be sheep and just follow what everybody else says. So she definitely, stood up for what she believed in. So salute to you, sister.
True enough.
But anyways, we don't want to dwell on that too much. I do have a question. You did go by another battle rap name, correct?
I did. When I initially started, Black China.
Okay, so why the name change? And can you tell us about your name? Is there any type of story or history behind why you chose this name?
So when I originally came in, Black China, it was always based off of the wrestler. A lot of people thought I was doing it based off of the little slut, not the slut, excuse me, the other Black China,
Doom Black China.
Right. So, but it never had anything to do with her. It was always like, I'm the Black version of China, which is the wrestler.
Nice.
So eventually I transitioned to just China, just because I was able to fall in love with my character, fall in love with what I was trying to portray. Which China was like the hardest female on, Raw. She was the hardest female.
I was a fan.
Long time.
Yes.
Right.
The game and everything.
And
yes.
I know it opened up doors for to have mad rebuttals for me, but it doesn't even matter because for a long time she was that bitch. It was nothing else to talk about. And that's where the name came in, and that's why it stays.
I love it.
Thank you.
Moving on. I will say that I did watch, I kind of got familiar with you with the 2-on-2 that you had with Queen Vixen versus Diablo and Eon. Can you tell us about how that came about, how that 2-on-2 battle came about?
So actually, it was never supposed to be on 2-on-2. It was only supposed to be Vixen versus Diablo and myself versus Eon. Mm-hmm. But somehow that idea came about, and we was like, fuck it, let's roll with it. So we ended up doing that battle, which almost didn't happen, but it ended up happening. So we ended up doing that. And they was talking spicy. Them girls was talking spicy. So because they was talking so spicy, y'all had to go ahead and spice it up for their asses. Y'all doing this? All right, let's do it. So that's why I got, how it got.
Okay. So how long prep, did y'all have a lot of prep time for that battle, or that was because I know you said it wasn't really supposed to happen. So what was the prep like?
So I think Vix had quite some time because her and Diablo was already established and already supposed to happen. And myself and Eon came in at a later time. So I think I had about a month to write for that.
Okay. That was good.
Yeah. So the second, I came in on the second round and did my whole round, and then the third was a collective from me and Vixen.
Okay. How did you feel about doing that 2-on-2?
Honestly, I was stoked at the beginning because I'm getting back. I'm finally coming back, and that's what I was doing. Trying to build my name back up. The stumbles and the chokes, I was hoping that they would, steer clear from that, but they didn't. So it discredited what I did, and so I liked it, for what it was, but it discredited a lot of what I did. You know what I'm saying? So it's a love-hate type of relationship right now.
Was it really difficult for you to write for them? Is it difficult? Was the process difficult?
Nah. It's never difficult.
They like work, or you just said it wasn't difficult?
It's never difficult to write because, for example, I'll go to work and it'll be a lady or one of my patients or something that get on my fucking nerves. I can't tell them that they're getting on my fucking nerves. So it's easy to just go right in my phone, bitch, you getting on my fucking nerves. Like, you get what I'm saying? You like everyday experience in my recent battle.
Almost like how Issa Rae approaches her character. You know how she talks in the mirror and freestyles her problems away? I like that.
Yeah. So it's that same type of concept. I try to incorporate everyday living into the things that I'm talking about, into the things that I'm doing. Mm-hmm. And that's me going to the interview, y'all to see what I mean.
That's smart.
Okay. And so how did you feel, because I know things got a little physical. How did you feel about, the pushing, the bumping? I believe it was Diablo and Queen Vixen doing a little, tap my shoulder type of thing.
Yeah, they already had their previous issues, which are resolved now. But they already had their previous thing. It had nothing to do with me. However, if we standing side by side, it has everything to do with me. So just to kind of,
I'm glad you said that because I was like, if she popped, was you gonna pop too?
Oh yeah, I that's the thing. You can't stand next to somebody and that be a situation. They came here from their city, and this is our city. So whether the Cleveland girls, whether the bar for bar girls are united at all times, it's always going to be, a united type of front for whatever is to come.
Hey, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I'm mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Do you guys in the future, though, are you going to discuss touching and pushing and stuff like that moving forward? Maybe previously with people that you're battling so that you guys don't wind up into a sticky situation?
Nah. I think I think I'm gonna give whatever my opponent gives. If you come in that bitch violate me, I'm gonna violate you. We not stopping no battles. We gonna do what we doing. At the end of the day, it's entertainment. However, if it ever skirts past entertainment, then that would be where it's at. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like your goal is to put on the show. Yeah, you don't necessarily gotta touch me. Some things I will not get into, like you're not gonna point your fingers in my face. I seen that recently on somebody's battle. They pointing all in the bitch face. You're never doing that.
I'm glad you said that. I was about to ask you. I believe it was Niecy Brown and Miss Lisa. What is your thoughts on? I think she did like this. She
moved it. Did she not give her
like this? And
this
Miss Lisa, baby, if you watching, I understand things are just battle rap, but you cannot keep letting these girls punk you.
This is the second time. That something has happened with Lisa.
Stop letting these, because if you continue to do it, they're gonna think they can play with you.
Yeah. And I think they can play with her.
Girls do things to girls that they feel like they can get away with. It's the same way if a nigga cheat on his girl and he keep cheating on her, that's because he know that bitch ain't going nowhere. It's not that if he not scared to lose her, if she don't make it scared to lose her, then he gonna keep cheating. So it's the same concept with battle rap. If a female feel like she can walk up to you and cold finger across your head, she don't have no respect for you. And you let that be what it is. The reaction of that, Lisha should have stole her. She should have stole off on her. She's crazy as fuck. She should have stole off on her.
You said DC should have stole off on her?
No, I said Lisa.
Oh, Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because it was like after the battle, I believe Miss Lisa was like asking for addresses and I was like, well, y'all was just in the same space.
Did Lisa?
After the
we're not even clear on that, but was Lisa mad after the fact, maybe because the girl was bragging about doing it?
I think because she was bragging.
Yeah, because Lisa's kind of like, it's weird that she's that much of a professional, but she is like, when the battle's on, she will just let it rock. I noticed that. And some people are like that. Like, it seems a little psychotic, but some people are like, let the show happen.
I don't think it make her pussy. I think
I don't either.
Yeah, I think it's like her level of profession. She look at it like it's a sport. So that way, like in basketball, when a nigga walk past and he bumping you because he mad because you done dunked on him, it's a sport. So that's how maybe Lisa views it. But the rest of the world is looking at it like, this lady's had her whole hand all in your face, pushing on you, doing all this wild shit, and you didn't do nothing. So now she got retaliate, and that's why I want them addresses now. I want this now because, bitch, you're not gonna make me look dumb.
Right.
I think she got with it, you know. So I understand it. I just feel like she should have reacted right then and there. And even if it wasn't like fighting, let it be known like that's not what you're gonna do.
That's why I asked though, like, do you guys think it's like to set some type of standards contractually, like, okay, you could bump me, but you know, just because you're a professional, you're a nurse, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you might have more to lose than the average battler. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I feel like maybe you might contractually protect yourself in certain ways. Like, you know, pushing and bumping is fine. I'm fine with that. If someone's yelling in my face, I think I would be okay with that.
What about a pocket tap? Pocket tap is fine. That's battle rap.
Yeah, but let me know. Please let me know that you're about to tap my pocket. You got to tell me.
So, and it's a thing, like, y'all know I'm a physical battle rapper. And not all the time, but like a physical, I like to perform. I like to be close. I like to back up, whatever, you know, for that performance, for that bar. But what I will say is you got to know the level of what you're doing. For example, if you're going to bump a female, you're not going to bump her across the room like you're trying to fight her. You know what I'm saying? You're going to bump her like, you know, slight little tap, whatever, move around, do whatever you're going to do. I think I never take it to that factor of disrespect because I respect a lot of the women that I see. So with that being said, I do feel like it has to be some type of boundaries, but you should know what you're signing up for as well. You know, so this right here though, all in the bitch head, it's never okay. I don't care what's in the contract, what's not in the contract. It's never okay.
Right. I agree.
You know, don't pull my wig. Don't do none of that shit. Don't do none of that.
I think a lot of people are trying to find moments. I think I've said this before, like they want to have a moment. It goes viral and circulates, and so they'll just do anything. And
because the drug of attention is so strong. It's like, in battle rap, you can go viral and we're going to talk about you for like 3 or 4 days and then you need that hit again.
But I would say this, and it's no shade to nobody. If you want to try to do things to make you viral, make sure that the things that you were saying around that, the bars, are actually dope because otherwise you look really dumb.
You look desperate.
And look desperate, you look dumb. And nobody's going to want to be like, okay, I want to stand in front of you after you pointed and did all of this and your bars were lackluster as well. Just my opinion. No shade.
Would Miss Lisa be somebody that you would battle?
No.
Ooh,
why?
No. Lisa was offered to me when I first started in Battle Rap League. She is solidified in what she does right now. She's solidified in that she like raps like 172 battles a year. And that's dope, but not something that that propels her. So it almost be like pointless battles. However, I do respect what Lisa does. I just don't want to battle her.
She does battle a lot. Why do y'all think that she hasn't, not to make this about Miss Lisa, but
that list that she showed us though, is that like her lifetime list? Because I saw Hollywood Demand that happened like in 2015 or 14 or something.
Why do y'all feel like maybe she hasn't excelled to that next level?
I think it's the lyrical skill set, to be honest. And it's plain and it's clear as day to me.
I know
it could be the skill set, it could be the fanny packs, it could be a lot of things. I don't really know.
Not the fanny packs.
It might be the speed. It might be the speed and the timing is a little much. But I like her as she's a persona here. She's here.
You know what? Lisa is a nice person. And bringing it back to the question with her and the other girl, she's a nice person. So remember I said that people feel like if they can get it off on you, they're going to get it off on you. Lisa's so humble and so nice on the surface. And we're friends on social media, so I never have no shades to her at all whatsoever. She know I be rocking about them fanny packs. She know how I give it up. But other than that, it's just that she do a lot. She do a lot, but she don't take the right battles. She got to take the right shit. That's the problem.
I mean, she's battled Coffee. She's battled.
Jeez, her list was long.
Her list is about as long as the top 40 or 30 girls in battle rap. So it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, everybody's journey is different, so I ain't gonna go like left and I'll just leave it at that. Everybody's journey
is different. Some take the scenic route and some just get the direct point.
So, do you have a strategy, China?
That's a good question.
I do have a strategy. I have to kill y'all if I told y'all I got a strategy though, like a motherfucker. It's there.
Are you gonna tell us, or is it a secret? We just have to watch and see.
Y'all gotta watch and see because bitches be stealing.
They do.
They be stealing, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna keep it to myself. And I'm gonna, elevate with it. But I do have a strategy. A strategy. Like I said, I've been sitting for 2 years while I got my nursing degree. I sat. I did not battle. I had the same opportunities that the other girls from my city had, which was the sparring sessions and that propelled them. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't do it because I was in my books. So I had to take the long way. Yeah, a lot of people think like, well, why haven't I been? Why haven't I done? Why haven't I? Because I took the long way. I went to secure my real life first, and then now I'm here to show what the fuck is going on.
Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah, true enough.
It's a little bit better to focus that way anyway than have to think about other shit in the background and take battles for $100 because you might need to pay your cell phone bill. So
right. It's no struggles whatsoever. That's what I wanted to make it so I can do this on an easy run. I'm still young. I got time to move and do shit when I want to.
And so I know you said that some of the other girls propelled. How do you feel about the Midwest girls? As far as, I guess, maybe...
Can we wait? I need to get a lighter. And I know that we're recording. I need to get a lighter.
This is
why
we love you, Raw. In the moment. Get your lighter, have fun.
Wait, I'm done with the lighter, girl.
So how do you feel about the Midwest girls? Do you feel like they've been holding it down? Do you feel like they could be doing more? I know you've been sitting, you said that you were in the books, doing your shit, getting your certifications and things like that to become a nurse. Do you feel like they've made a good representation of the Midwest and what you guys have to offer as far as talent?
I do. I feel like the girls have came out, they swinging, they working, they getting their looks together, they getting they name up. I have nothing but respect for it. A lot of times I've been there. I've been there in the background, the shadows, watching the girls just elevate and grow. And especially the girls from my city. You know what I'm saying? And watching them grow, watching them do what they do has been great. And they are in full support of where I am right now as well and where I'm going in. So I love that too.
Who are some of your top Midwest girls right now that you feel? I know CHNA is kind of out there, so she's already a guarantee name. Who are some other ladies you feel like people should be paying more attention to I know you, so we ain't you and Cheddar, so we gonna get them out of the way as far as the list.
Some of the other ladies that I feel like should be paid more. I feel like bitches get their just due. Mm-hmm. I would be lying if I said I didn't feel like bitches get their just due. I would say people don't pay enough attention to like Miatras, Lady Tunes. Like it's girls who are up and coming that they don't get any placement right now. Because they so focused on the natural people that's already here, like Vixen Assassin. I think Coffee Midwest.
Coffee's
West.
Who are the Midwest? I only know a few. Y'all, I don't watch battle rap like that. I don't even listen to rap.
So as
music.
far as like Panic, I feel a lot of people we've interviewed, they have her on like their bottom 5. Do you agree with that? Do you feel like she's kind of bottom tier? She's not really a problem, anything to pay attention to?
Corey.
The long pause. It's the long pause for me.
Right.
It's not a long pause in the credit of her. It's not long. I feel like this. First, I feel like Panic comes with a cadence that is unmatched for a lot of bitches. So that natural, like she's believable. She has that believability factor that a lot of girls can't grasp. Because there's some girls that they put above that does not have a believability factor. For that alone, that propels her. But to say like she's trash tier, I think that would be crazy. That's crazy to say. I feel like she maybe needs to be more focused so that she can get through, do her 3 rounds, get through her rounds on the platforms where it matters. But other than that, hell no, I think she's dope.
What about Eon and Diablo, C-Bree? Do you feel like
C-Bree can come see me?
Ooh,
she can come see
you.
Yeah,
well, they said that she just smoked Panic, so
that's all alleged. That's alleged. I think I wasn't there, so it's really alleged. C-Bree, I love her pen. I think she moves. She moves a lot of people, just not me. I want to see her.
Okay. And what sparked this? You wanting to see her? Like, what was the battle that kind of stood out to make you say, okay, I want to.
You know what's crazy? It wasn't even a battle. It's her cadence and how she talks and how she conducts. I just think it would be a nice conversation that we can have. Plus, I like her skin. That bitch got some nice ass skin. I fuck around, kiss that hoe. I like. I like her. But I want to see her. And she's one of the girls that I want to see very soon.
Okay. Well, C-Bree, if you watching,
a lot, bitch.
She did say she wants to battle some guys this year, but she did say the girls were still fair game. So if you're watching, C-Bree,
she be talking spicy. You can beat a bitch up on the toilet and some more shit. Come on, bitch. Let's talk. She be fucking spicy. I like them.
Who are some other girls that you would like to battle in 2021?
Charisma. I'm gonna have fucking neck. Of course, C-Bree, Charisma. Coffee. Me and Coffee had a chance to interact, run into each other. I understand she's buzzing. She's where she's supposed to be right now. She's doing everything she's supposed to do, but she's definitely somebody that I'm working towards. Really, I'm gonna be honest with Kari. I gotta cook for any bitch, not the low ones, but any bitch who think they something. I gotta cook for all of them. Nobody's exempt. I want all of their heads.
What was you gonna say, dude? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Nothing. I'm listening. I'm just shaking my head like yes.
Yeah. I'm happy that she's actually giving a name. I hate when girls get up here and say anybody. You can't just battle anybody.
No. Let me clarify. Not the petties and the bitches like that. My anybody's mean people that are somebody. So let me be clear.
Why wouldn't you battle Petty?
Petty gotta battle herself first.
Oh, what you mean by that?
It's all it is. She can prosper if the same energy that she give online was the same energy she give in a battle. It's not. You can't pull up with a 39-piece quick weave and think that we about to do something. Sorry.
The 39-piece quick weave, is that the ones that come?
I'm not gonna do it with y'all tonight. That was a bar. I'm not gonna do it with y'all.
Dude, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Like,
I don't even know what that is. It sounds Jamaican.
I would say
it sounds foreign. It sounds foreign.
Like Petty has if Petty can really just hone in and really just get her craft right.
She can say.
She has a great personality for that. Whether it's podcast, rapping, whatever.
She would be dope. I feel like her music is dope. I feel like there's some things about her that I really fucking would love her to highlight more than that petty shit that she do on social media. Because it will propel her. As far as like to battle her, for the right bag, anybody can be battled. You know, so I wouldn't say I wouldn't battle her. I'm just saying when I say anybody, I mean like the girls who are doing something right now that matters. No shade, Petty. The girls who are, you know, doing the things that they need to do. That's what I mean by that.
And I know that y'all had a little back and forth on Facebook. How did this even start with you and Petty? And actually, we have a surprise guest, Petty, coming up in the queue. So if you would like, I'm just.
I thought she was coming like for real.
Can you tell us how this stemmed? Like what happened? What's going on with you guys?
It didn't stem. She loud. She talk. She like to do a lot of talking. I'm a more female. I'm the type of female who more like low key. None of that shit matters. So she said what she said, but you can't talk to me if you don't got all your teeth in your mouth, and that's where I stand.
Well, she did challenge Official to I think today she said that she was challenging her to on a beat kind of battle. So
I think that's foolishness. That's foolishness. Why would Official wouldn't even entertain it? I'm sure.
Did she say Official agreed?
I don't know, but Official does. I will say Official does give opportunities to
Official. I would say the video, and Official is one of the first female battle raps that are high in accolades, that shared my shit, liked my shit, told me like, oh, you dope. And this was like 2 years ago. So then came the Dates and the Farrahs and all the other girls that showed me love or whatever. But Official was one of the first. So it's not to say that she would take anything away from Petty. I just think that because of the type of shit that Petty be into, she take a lot of shine off of herself when she's awesome if she just stick on what she needs to stick on.
Would Official be somebody in the future that you wouldn't mind battling?
Official is one of, obviously, you know, she's one of I feel like every female who coming in, look at the top bitches, Officials, Hustles, E-Hearts, 40s. They look at those girls and we coming in to say, okay, we can do what y'all do, if not do it better. And as being like the new wave of females, you know, I feel like those opportunities should be presented, but it's going to be something you got to work towards. So of course, she's somebody I want to see. You know, Official's definitely big ass titties. I'm about to fuck that.
She gonna motorboat you, Official.
I want to. Let's pop in, Official.
That.
I noticed that you didn't mention. Not saying that I'm trying to force this on anybody because everybody has their list of girls. As far as girls that you would like to battle, I noticed you didn't mention Jada Rae. I noticed Jada Rae. I don't know. Is something going on with Jada Rae? She's not getting mentioned a lot with girls. Crazy
pen. She is a crazy artist. I don't know what makes her a shadow though. It's something that makes her a shadow when it shouldn't though, because she's dope. But when I think about girls I want to battle, you're right. Jada doesn't really come to mind, although she should because she's fucking dope. But I think because I don't know what it is about Jada. She just, it's not a thing like that. Say, oh, I want to battle Jada. It's nothing that makes me say like, oh, Jada. No.
Do you guys have like a breakout performance for Jada Rae? Because I don't.
Couture. Do y'all feel like maybe the Dallas cast, like the ghostwriting allegations, kind of her light?
It shouldn't have. It shouldn't have. And just being that she's brand building so well now, maybe she just needs to just be seen on caffeine or something. And this whole atmosphere is different.
Yeah, like something to put her back in the spotlight. For a minute there, Jada was that big, especially when she battled Couture. A lot of people was fucking with her, and myself included. So, like I said, I grew up or came up watching these girls. So Jada was definitely one of the girls too on Queen of the Ring. Watching her versus Couture was something. And she did her thing on there. She could spit, she could rap. It's just not.
She did really good at Warzone too recently.
Oh yeah, I agree. That's the same way I think Bonnie. Bonnie is another female that they give the accolade to and then take it back from. I don't know what it is.
You know what it is, Dakari?
I don't know. I've reached out to Bonnie. We're gonna have to get Bonnie on here because it's a lot.
Yeah, definitely need her on here now. She's doing investigations. We got to get her up here.
And you know, a lot of people talk about Bonnie's delivery and things like that, but aside from that, Bonnie has done a lot in female.
She's
done a lot. Besides from the delivery, I have no complaints.
But you know what? With all the females who have did something so great, y'all, I feel like they need to make room for new bitches.
Absolutely.
It's time. And they don't always let the door be so open for us. Sometimes they kind of make it harder on us because we are coming in a different era of battle rap. When they started, a lot of these girls that started, battle rap was in a hallway, on a street corner. It's not that no more. This is a day and age where shit like Oobla gets played on the radio 1,000 times, you know? So I feel like hip hop not the same, and they gotta expect battle raps to be a little different too. And I don't think they're ready for that.
And I love that you knew, girl. Well, I mean, I wouldn't. You're in a sense, you're new. The main audience, the bigger audience, you know, to people who aren't familiar. Right. I like that you guys are, you know, kicking down that door and, you know, speaking up, talking your shit, standing your ground, and making your voice heard. So I definitely respect that and love that about the newer class of ladies that are coming into female battle rap.
Yeah, and I feel like as a spokesperson for Fat Black Bitches United, they gotta let us in this bitch. That's it. They gotta let us in.
I want the big girls to represent because I made a tweet and I deleted it today. And I tweeted, I said, you know, fat bitches, I don't think that our men don't want you. I wish that you guys would just really stand on that shit a little bit more because it's almost like, how can I articulate this? It's almost like fetishes. Like, just let us know. We know you're beautiful women. Like, I've been fat, skinny, in the middle, everything. So I've experienced it all. And every moment I've been a bum. And in every moment, men have wanted me. In every single fucking moment.
You know what's so crazy? When I look like this, the guys don't talk to me. They don't talk to me until I'm regular.
And I'm over here like, oh my God, look at her hair. Look at everything.
But even like being as female, I don't think I've ever had someone turn me down. Never.
That's real shit though. As women, we all be like, you know, you overthink everything, but really, niggas, the preference to me is an illusion. It's a word of convenience. It's bullshit.
I agree. I feel like, but one thing is like, with battle rap right now, they don't have the big black girls that come in and they together. They got the girls to look dressed like tomboys or whatever. I'm as girly as the next bitch. Them lashes going to be on, them dresses, them heels. I'm always in some heels. I mean, that's just who I am. So as far as like the big girls, I'm the founder. I'm the founder. Fat Bitches United. I made.
Okay, you the founder.
I'm here for it.
Fat Bitches United. You gotta think what other fat bitches is in the league that's like prissy.
Who's our big girls that are fire?
No, they fire. But
I mean, Sassy was on the scene for a minute. Nemesis is making a little noise.
Nemesis is coming.
Dana was making some noise. She kind of like fell back out battle rap.
What happened to Classy?
Not in the battle rap. I'm talking about in the yeah.
Okay.
So what I mean is like y'all talk about image a lot with the girls, But like most girls who come out in battle rap, especially the bigger ones, are more like with the exception of like you got people. Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa's a dresser. She like to get dressed, do her makeup.
Miss Lisa been wearing crop tops, low cut jeans. Just she don't give a fuck. This has been going on for years. It's been going on for years. She don't give a fuck.
Ooh.
She don't. Lisa, am I lying?
Dude, you on timeout.
But these are facts. Lisa knows I am telling the truth. But
you only got a couple people who I feel like are fashion icons, and that's like your Tori Doe's. Tori Doe is what I would consider a fashion icon for like that bitch. Every time I see her, she like together. You know what I'm saying? So, and I love it. But that's not to take nothing away from it. I mean, like the girls are finally getting into that. They're finally stepping into the hair got to be done, the makeup got to be done, the lashes, because everybody wasn't doing this before.
I'm stepping into it slowly with like their big toe first.
Oh my God!
Put in, but
I
don't know what they're stepping into, but they getting into it. But
I feel like with the right, because like I said, Miss Lisa is one of the girls who's a plus size girl, and she'll get dressed. Cheddar gets dressed. You know, Cheddar for short. I call her Chet, but yeah, Cheddar. She'll get dressed. Queen Vix is another. She'll get dressed. You know, so I feel like the girls will get dressed. They will. It's just on their time, but they definitely gonna get dressed.
Okay. Well, I think we discussed Miss Lisa and her fanny pack enough. You recently had a battle with uneekfatal.
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell us how that battle came about? Was she somebody that you were eyeing to battle?
Actually, Uneek was somebody I said I would never battle.
Ooh.
Not because I don't like her, but because her pen is crazy. That bitch.
You were scared.
I was never scared. I just felt like for my type of battle, Uneek is a pen. She's strictly a pen. She's not a performer. She's not nothing but a pen. So because she's such a pen, I'm like, this bitch gonna make me have to rap. And I don't want to rap. I want to, just come in and do my thing. So it came about, I believe we was in OTF, and I said something like, the new girls are hungry. And that's it. And somebody commented, like, I believe it was Josh, commented like, you and uneekfatal would be crazy. Uneek said, set it up. We set it up on Gates to the Garden, and that was that.
Okay, so, I know the scoop. Some crazy shit went down within your round, and we do have an exclusive clip of what you did in your battle. We got the scoop.
It's all coming off. So the way I look at it is when you live in a realistic life, I live a realistic life. When I walk in my door after 16-hour shifts, the first thing before I even take my bra off is that wig. That wig has to go. So I decided to do it in a battle and be myself. Shit, bitch was popping. Pop that bitch off.
Okay.
I loved it.
Thank you.
I'm so mad that I didn't get to see that live. Because the best part was your face after it came on. Your face was like, what are we doing? It was great.
Like, what's up? What Bonnie said, because if I take this off, I'll be fucking her with braids looking just like yours, the C3. So.
Yeah, that was a good Bonnie.
And that's
what that being said.
People think we got them fresh braids up under these wigs.
No, they do not be fresh.
Mad long. Yeah, like, no, I'm not going to get my hair braided.
Fluffy.
And as long as my shit flat, we good.
So, with that being said, do you feel like, are you worried that moment may overshadow the whole battle?
No, not at all. I feel like if anything, that moment is going to trademark me for my own thing, my own lane. A lot of girls come into the league and they have nothing that sets them apart. Mm-hmm. They can rap, and that's great. But if I'm taking this wig off and wigging on hoes throughout my career, it sets me apart. And that's it's a natural thing for me to do anyway. It's not something that I hide. I think I'm an attractive female, so I feel like I could pop it off and just keep it going. And
yes, you can.
Once you know that wig coming off, bitch, you know you about to die. That's it. It's nothing else.
Listen, I'm here for China. I want to see what's
What's
next.
your zodiac sign? I'm just curious. You a Gemini?
Oh my God! What day?
Lord, y'all crazy.
Jesus!
Do you a Gemini?
No.
I'm a Virgo.
My mother is one, and she is a narcissist.
A flip artist. I'm wild. Yeah.
What day? What month?
You said what?
What day? What month?
June. I'm gonna tell you the day on the
June. Okay, she might be because my mother's in May. She might be good though.
No, May Geminis is different, y'all. I'm a June Gemini, so like and I'm right by Cancer, so I'm.
Yeah, you a little more stabilized. You a little more stabilized. You finesse it. You finesse it. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still hide up under a nigga car too.
My mother is a scary woman. A scary woman. She texted me 8:00 this morning, Kari, and said, "Why you ain't post my gospel nominations?" And I'm like,
my mama, why you ain't like my morning sister?
You know what?
I see you posting all types of articles. I said, it's 8:00 in the morning.
A lot of people got like this perception of Gemini as us being like two-faced, and then I feel like you get raw and you know, like I don't gotta tell you that I don't like you. As soon as you walk past me, and I'm gonna look at you wild crazy.
Energy, yeah.
You're gonna know. I believe I done met a couple females and they knew not even talk to me because I didn't like you at the door. So you never have to guess with a Gemini. That's what I like about being a Gemini.
But I will say, first impression, you're very professional, very nice. I didn't feel vibes or anything. I just felt like I was just meeting this young lady and she was happy to be in the building. I felt nothing. I felt no vibe. I just felt like, oh wow, she's a professional. This is great. I'm always happy.
I'm not a mean person. Like, I'm not a mean person. I'm just the person that return energy. I am extremely spiritual.
You don't understand that shit.
Yeah, I return energy. How a person give me, like I had the opportunity to meet Coffee. Coffee was a dope person to me, and we met in a bathroom store. So to meet this bitch, and she ain't cocky, she ain't saying, she walk up and say, "You pretty." I'm like, "Shit, you're pretty too, bitch." You know, like that was that.
She's not turned up at anything in person. She's a calm person, like nice.
And you wouldn't think so. I also had the opportunity to meet Bonnie as well. So a lot of the girls.
Bonnie whispers in real life.
Bonnie's superb.
Bonnie be so chill.
Am I lying?
You be so chill in real life.
She whispers to you.
Bonnie's very, very reserved. If you actually,
she is.
I met Petty. I walked right past her, but I met her. I guess I met her person as I walked past her.
So, kind of backpedaling, I'm gonna ask you this one last question about the Uneek battle. Did she, come how you expected her? Pause. Well, that ain't even pause. But did she come how you expected her to come in the battle?
I'm with the carpet play. Tell Jay Smooth I said what's up.
Jay Smooth wants too. She could come to you.
Smooth can come to me today. I'm prepared.
Oh.
So Uneek prepared, like I'm tipsy, y'all. Did she come with a full round? Were you happy with the battles? I guess is what I'm trying to say with Uneek.
So honestly, Uneek came exactly how I expected her to come. I will say I was kind of disappointed that she didn't get through her rounds because I wanted a dog fight and I know what she do.
She choked.
She did. She choked, and I want to say the first and the third for sure. She might even choke.
Where's my goddamn weed?
Do it.
So she choked.
A little tipsy, a little. So
we all there. We all there.
In the comments because we having a good time.
It's 2020 and Wody, just damn.
Go ahead, girl.
Okay.
But she choked in the first and in the third for sure. She might have choked in the second, but I think the second is where she got majority of her material out. And she was dope. It's just I was better.
Okay. Moving on. Who is in your Mount Rushmore of female battle rappers?
E Hard, sitting at the top. Official, 40. What I say? Hustle. And just because of how different she is, I fuck around and have to say QB over Jazz.
It's 4 or 5. It's 4.
I don't know. It be colder than white niggas up here.
Okay, and there's a question too. Like, this is a comment, a conversation even me and Du had. How do you feel about? There was a video that surfaced with Jazz and Official. I guess debating if 40 Bars and Farrah Funeral were legends in battle rap. Do you agree that 40 and Farrah are legends, and why? And if not, why?
So I'll start with Farrah. I feel like Farrah was the original Yoshi.
She was.
That sounds crazy, but she was the original Yoshi. She maybe she didn't trademark it on that range, and not to say she was the original thought, because Yoshi is not necessarily just the thought. You know what I'm saying? That's what she chose to rap about. But I'm talking about as far as not being afraid to explore sexuality, not being able to put that on the forefront, and not scared to say like, bitch, yeah, I'll fuck them, so what? So that's what I mean by the original. To take anything away from Farrah, knowing that it's a female right now that wants to embody everything that Farrah was, is crazy.
But with that being said, too, I feel like I do see people see the similarities. I feel like Farrah kind of diminished being a hoe. I think she said that people kind of just threw names and bodies on her. And
I was just going to say that I feel like we, like, not us personally, but the masses created that narrative. For her. I don't feel like I could see, and then I can't see the similarities. Besides,
she was one of the only bodies, though. She was one of the only girls who had a body too. Like, as far as like physique, like as far as what she looked like, she was one of the best females to be a rapper, a battle rapper, and look like something.
And have a personality with it, because a lot of girls don't have a personality worth a damn.
I agree.
I feel like.
Go ahead.
I feel like the masses have pushed this narrative. I do not feel like they're similar.
Me either.
I do not feel like they came in similar. I just don't. I feel like Yoshi figured herself out along the way, and I feel like Farrah came in very confident.
You know what? I kind of gotta disagree, because I feel like they pushed the narrative on Yoshi too. She was just smart enough to take it and trademark it, because she didn't come in without bars.
She didn't.
Right. So when she did one thought bar or two in the battle and they loved it, she trademarked it. So it's necessarily.
I don't want to put words in Yoshi's mouth, right? But I feel like almost like she might have liked these people, right? So I don't even want to talk out of turn, because I feel like I don't want to speak her truth.
Yeah.
But I do feel like that wasn't her intentions. She just had to figure out how to brand what was happening to her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whereas other girls did not do that, because there will always be, unless there's some type of societal change, there will be a price to pay for that route, whether it be now or down the line when you get older.
Well, when you look at it, though, it's the same thing as me snatching my wig off mid-round.
Right, no, absolutely. And but the difference between what you did, you snatched your wig, you had your wig snatched rather, that was an antic. And her antics are sexual. So I'm not saying that her antics should be diminished or lowered, or it doesn't matter to me. It's all entertainment. It's just different sections of how you're going to entertain. But I feel like in this field, in this world, it will be diminished, because women's sexuality is looked at not like it's not an attribute. call it an attribute to get you to express yourself that way or to get just to see. But when it's time for that conversation, you will be attacked for that attribute.
You know what? I definitely agree. I feel like the one thing I would say as far as that goes is women often complain about the lack of respect that we receive, the lack of respect from the men, especially in battle rap. They say we're not on the same paddle, we don't get the same pay, we don't get the same things. But then they turn around and do things like exploit themselves, make themselves look like toes, make themselves look like, oh, well, I'm going to do this in this battle and think you're going to get the same respect. You're never going to get that. Right. And even with official respect, it's never going to be underlying respect, which is where it counts, behind your back respect. So I personally, it works for her. I think it's foolery, but it works for her.
Right. And it's not me, because I know people's gonna watch. It's like, dude, so tough. And it's not that. It's just that I know it's almost super manipulative and like it's gaslighting for girls. Because it's just like you will be rewarded in a sense, and in another sense, you will be torn down for it. Right. So it's like you kind of have to, you gotta own it and walk in it. But then, I hope that you're happy.
Yeah.
With yourself when the lights are off and the curtains are closed.
But it's never really that type of thing. That's almost similar to a catfish page. You go on these page and it's a person pretending behind a camera, behind a phone, and they're pretending to be something that they're not because they're unpleasant with themselves. So maybe and to even steer clear of Yoshi because
we're not talking about her specifically. Yeah. We're just saying like when people. Like, I'm concerned when you take on these personas, like, are you good?
Yeah, I agree. And I would imagine that they wouldn't be because it's so much, like, as far as women, like, how we got to carry ourselves. It's the same way if you walking down the street and some booty shirts with your ass hanging out and they gonna approach you, he's not going to talk to you like a lady. Why would he?
Yeah. I don't think it's fair, though. Like, I want the ladies to be clear. I don't think it's fair that you can't, I think it's a definite double standard. And I think that most people that criticize women for whatever lifestyles they choose to live that they don't agree with are hypocrites. But I just wonder how people deal with it.
Dude, I don't necessarily agree because look, this is how I guess my own spiritual beliefs. Women weren't created to be equal to men. We were created to stand next to them but never be equal. And what I mean by that is in the way that we carry ourselves, our genetic makeup does not insist that we are to have multiple partners, and whereas they are outdwelling, ours is indwelling. You get what I'm saying? So they're external, we're internal, meaning the spirits directly go into us. Theirs, on the other hand, are out. So this is why you have Muslim men who can have 7, 8 wives, and this woman is only expected to have one. So when these women come out and they doing all this wild shit and they want that same respect that a man going to get, it's never going to happen.
It's getting deep.
I know.
People probably gonna be like, "Okay, y'all."
I was just wondering.
I love it.
They can cut that part, but they need to know, like, bitches that's coming into this thing, y'all need to know, like, protect your bodies. Like, what the fuck y'all doing?
No, I feel like in the conversation of battle rap, it needs to be addressed. Now, I'm gonna say this. I don't necessarily believe that. The spirit doesn't stay on the man either, because if you're going to interact with 100 women, their little negativity and their little spirits is on your thing too. Yeah, your thing is getting plugged into the plug. You know what I'm saying? If that's the thing, you going into the socket.
Yes,
you're transferring energy.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So to me,
to go back, dude, in my battle, and I know you said you weren't able to catch it all. In my battle, second round, at the end of the second round, I directly addressed this. I directly addressed the movement of the women. I can, let y'all know what it was if that's what y'all want to hear, but I directly addressed this. Because I feel like bitches be clowns.
Yeah.
So... and that's not to take, like I said, not to take anything away from anybody or discredit anybody, but I just feel like a lot of movements that we have as women, you don't gotta be out here wilding to get your point across that you're sexy, that you're confident, that you can do whatever.
No, privacy is a good thing. for the most part, especially privacy. But there's some things that women can't control.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? You get with a dude, and then what happens?
Well, I like to keep my little coochie to myself. I like to keep my little coochie to myself. That's it. I don't mind. I guess I do have a good side. I don't mind. I like to keep my little coochie to myself. Even when I'm in my whatever. I can't go to multiple cities. I understand that's a thing for some people. It's not for me.
Who's going to multiple cities? It's a pandemic.
All right. I got another question. Production on my head.
I know, Misha. Break this up. Misha, what is they talk about?
Who would you put in your bottom 5? That's trash. Somebody that you would never battle. This bottom 5 girls, and if you have guys, I'll take a bottom 5 as well.
Petty. Niecy Brown.
Ooh.
Lisa.
You and Petty, y'all just ain't gonna see it through, huh?
No.
When she get her shit together, we can talk. But right now, Petty, Niecy Brown, Lisa. Who are some other girls that's coming up? Let me see. Petty, Niecy Brown, Lisa. I feel like they be taking all of the clock, like they be taking all of it. They be taking all of it and they be making up 5 bitches by themselves because it's that bad. So but it's a couple girls that I would never battle, whether it be because of where we from or whatever. Like I highly doubt that they would see the Me and Panics or the Me and Cheddars. I highly doubt that would ever happen, just because we are, not because they're trash, but because we are all from the same region of battle rap. So and if it does, it does. But for trash, if I would say trash tier females, those would be my 3 right now. Caution's another. She's extremely trash to me. Caution.
Oh, I like Caution.
You know what? I'm going to say they propel her.
Who's they? You say Tay-Rock? When you say they, who is they?
Her having an affiliation with Rock propels her. But before that, nobody cared. So, and also I want to go back to, because you asked me who would I want to see. I would want to see a Caution. And I would want to see a Taylor J, but I still think that she's Caution is bottom, like she just trashed to me. I mean, I don't, it's not that I would never battle her. I would like to battle her because I would like to show her just how trash I think she is. But other than that, that's pretty much it for me. But I do think Tay-Rock, I think Tay-Rock plays a big part in Caution being on the level where she is. Zan will probably be another one of my bottom girls. Just because they correlate.
Well, I know it's been a lengthy interview. Would there be any last words you would like to say to your haters, to your supporters, any of these ladies that you have on your hit list? Any PSA you want to throw out there before we end this and wrap this up?
I would like to leave it with these last couple of bars that was spit in my second round because I feel like it bring it all together. Can we do that?
We can definitely do that.
Okay. I want smoke with all you hoes. Fuck the mentions. Because I can whip more of you bitches than Honda Civics. In other words, I got to write for all you bitches like quantum physics. Mind you bitches. Mad dirty strap in the condom with it. I really rap. You rap bitches need sponsors with it. That's why y'all change behind the pen like 5%ers. I'm just getting my feet wet. I'ma drown you bitches. Rhino, Bozo, Penny. I'ma clown you bitches. Fucking mad battle niggas. Loud and proud to hit it. You bitches lost. Oh God. I'ma guard you bitches. They say it's dead. I'm the one that's gonna revive you bitches. My name's China.
Ooh.
I like that.
I like that. You the first female to do that on the show. You didn't set the standard now.
Bitch is gonna be dropping bars now at the end of interviews and shit. Like, I got one more thing to say.
Anything else, do? Any last words, do, that you would like to say?
Oh, China, I love the conversation. Thank you. The hair, the growth, the concentration, the focus. I'm happy to have you here.
Dude, I gotta add you because I feel like we connect on the spiritual level, Mama. I gotta add you for sure. In final words, you know, I'm grateful to have this opportunity. I want to just put that out there. All the girls that was mentioned is still much love, much respect. And I still want female battle rap as a whole to rise. I'm just going to be the bitch that do it. That's it.
I can see it. I definitely can see it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's it, y'all.
Well, we thank you for being here with us. We know that you are an essential worker and you have a lot of shit going on, a lot of shit on your plate.
Oh, and we thank you. We thank you for the work that you're putting in, your shifts, that hard work, and it's dangerous. So thank you so much.
I'm definitely a COVID frontline nurse, y'all. So thank you so much.
Yes, please. Well, that wraps up our show. We just want to once again thank China for being here. And thank Hurricane Dude. She is a co-host now. She is with
us. Yes,
thank you.
Me and Kari gonna be over here sipping and talking to her shit.
We definitely appreciate her. And once again, if you wasn't tuning in the beginning, you can find us on Twitter at OTFMZ1. You can find us on Instagram at OTFMZ. And if you would like any merch, or you want to just give us some scoop, give us some gossip, you can find us at otfmzmedia@gmail.com. And that's what it is, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We're a little toasty right now. Don't be coming for us in the motherfucking comments, because we're going to clap back. That's motherfucking for sure. And I hope y'all have a good night, because I've enjoyed it. So I hope y'all enjoyed it.
This is great. This is a great show.